Imagine the roar of Sanford Stadium lighting up like never before. Georgia fans, get ready to turn your game day into a symphony of color and energy. But here's where it gets exciting. The Bulldogs are introducing high-tech LED wristbands that promise to sync with the action, creating a dazzling display that could redefine what it means to cheer at a football game. If you're a Georgia supporter gearing up for the showdown against Alabama, this is the insider scoop you need to know, complete with all the details to make your experience unforgettable. Saturday marks Georgia's first home clash with Alabama in a decade, and the excitement is palpable. The Bulldogs are pulling out all the stops to make this matchup one for the history books. In a thrilling announcement, the university revealed that they'll be distributing 65,000 PixMob wristbands right before the game at Sanford Stadium. Sponsored by Georgia Power, these wristbands are more than just a fun giveaway. They're designed to elevate the atmosphere to new heights. And this is the part most people miss. Timing is everything. Distribution kicks off at 5:30 p.m. with wristbands available at gates 1, 2, 3, 4, 4A, 6, 7, 9, and 10. To get the full effect, the school urges fans to settle into their seats about 25 minutes before kickoff. That's when these illuminated bands will spring to life, coordinating with the stadium's lights and sounds for a synchronized spectacle. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, so plan accordingly to avoid missing out on the magic. For beginners wondering what these wristbands are all about, let's break it down simply. PixMob wristbands are LED-powered accessories that light up in vibrant colors and patterns, all controlled in real time through infrared light or radio frequency technology. Think of them as wearable party favors that respond to cues from the event organizers. They've gained popularity at major concerts, like Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, where they turn crowds into living canvases of light and motion. Imagine waving your arms during key moments and seeing the entire stadium pulse with coordinated hues. It's like being part of a giant interactive light show. In a recent chat on 960 The Ref, accessible at https://960theref.com/on-demand, Alan Thomas, Georgia's Senior Associate Athletic Director for Marketing Revenue Strategy, gave fans a tantalizing preview. He described how the wristbands will sync up with music and lights during pivotal game moments. There'll be certain times in the game when it syncs up to the music and the lights of everything else that we're doing, Thomas explained. Think of all of our signature moments and make sure your hands are in the air. It's a clever way to amplify the energy, making every touchdown or big play feel even more electrifying. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these wristbands a game changer for fan engagement, or just another gimmick that distracts from the pure thrill of the sport? Some might argue they're an innovative step toward immersive experiences, while others could see them as over-the-top tech that shifts focus away from the players on the field. What do you think? Do they enhance the tradition of college football, or risk turning games into light shows? I'd love to hear your take in the comments. On a positive note, these wristbands are eco-friendly too. Crafted from recycled plastics, they can be recycled and refurbished after the event, aligning with Georgia's commitment to sustainability. It's a small but thoughtful touch that shows the program cares about more than just wins. Georgia coach Kirby Smart is equally pumped about the evening vibe. He anticipates a special atmosphere in Sanford Stadium, especially under the lights. The Bulldogs boast an impressive 33-game home winning streak, the longest in the nation, and Smart believes night games bring out the crowd's wild side. It's louder at night than day, he noted. I think the crowd has a little longer to get prepared for it, and they're louder. I mean, they're not as taxed, not as much heat. So the games I've coached in, played in, and a part of night games are a little more rowdy. With that kind of streak and energy, expect fireworks both on and off the field. Don't forget, this clash between the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs and the number 17 Alabama Crimson Tide will be broadcast on ABC. It's shaping up to be a must-watch event for college football enthusiasts everywhere. And if you're curious about more Georgia football news, here's a quick roundup of recent updates. 2 hours ago, Athens, Georgia will once again be missing its top right tackle option in the upcoming matchup against Kentucky. Connor Riley. 8 hours ago. Athens. It's tempting to blame the transfer portal for every issue plaguing college football these days. Connor Riley. 9 hours ago. Athens. Georgia has faced similar challenges before with Nate Frazier, emphasizing the need to safeguard the ball and avoid costly mistakes. Connor Riley. 11 hours ago. Athens. Georgia coach Kirby Smart shares a deep history with Sam Pittman, who served as his first offensive line coach at Georgia. Connor Riley. 12 hours ago. Athens. SEC network analyst and former Florida star Chris Doering raised some eyebrows with his preseason doubts about this Georgia squad. Mike Griffith. What are your thoughts on these wristbands? Do they represent the future of fan experiences, or are they a step too far into commercialization? And how do you feel about night games versus daytime matchups? Share your opinions below. Let's discuss.